29 уровень. Ай, как же больно по ушам сразу дало. Стой. Да. Я же больше не могу забрать. У меня все напрягает. А, все же это. Тут мне осталась минута. Здесь 30 секунд. Окей. Ага, это мандрагора. Выходит, у меня нету только капуста, да? Яйкс. Что я выпил? Невидимость. Нет, не невидимость. Я выпил защиты. Ладно. Да. Так, мне это нельзя забрать. Это можно. Ага, вот это только мне надо добить до 12 уровня. Ну, давайте 10 секунд. Я ж не могу сейчас открыть, потому что система в игре, блять, не позволяет смотреть задания и что-то делать. Оно же, блять, стопается. Так, а что у меня по заданиям? Смотри. Луна, Алахамора и... Окей. Это этот же... Да, это гонка. Тогда мне надо сюда. Так, а что я тут не изучил?
Revelio. Mushroom stew about now. Let's see what's up.
Так, я опять забыл, как приземляться. Ну, вылазь.
Confringo.
Окей.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Никого тут нет, вам кажется. Я ни почему не бью, никто не...
fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Confringo. Pity. Expelliarmus.
Ай.
I will make you pay. I won't rest.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Ну, ладно.
Revelio.
Я не успел ничего это. О?
Confringo. Revelio.
О, мне надо пойти продаться. Окей.
Those that think that their plan is the sole path to victory revisit recent memory. Had it not been for wisely thought out choices, we would all have...
Revelio.
Угу. Так. О, шарики. Шарики, 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 это хорошая вещь. Шарики, шарики. А, не попал. Да, господи.
Revelio.
Так.
Revelio.
Вот, можно
What
продать.
do you have in store for me this time?
Ну, тут восстановление, да? А, нет, это прыгание.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Я не уверен, что так оно было задумано. Но пусть будет.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
Да. И я хочу поторговать.
Hello. Do you have a moment?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
Any whispers of anything going about the town?
There's a rampant dug bug on the loose. It's more aggressive than others and has some peculiar markings. It's making life miserable in Pitt-upon Ford. I wish someone would do something about it.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I haven't had a normal conversation with anyone for a while, so pardon me if I'm a little rusty. My father passed away recently, and I've been completely occupied with keeping the business afloat. I hadn't realised how much work went into running a shop. Inventories, maintenance, customers, bills, accounts, and on and on.
Да.
What can you tell me about your shop?
It may not be as fine as what you'd find in Hogsmeade, but I think we have a certain rustic charm all of our own. We sell all sorts of beast by-products for potion making. Some of the rarer stuff too. That all falls on me now.
Окей.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for?
Ты ингредиенты продаешь.
exactly what I needed. Thank you. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Да.
Revelio.
О, на карте теперь появляется отображение. Если видите. Мгм. Э, Теперь это не просто дзынь в никуда. Ох, разрабы.
Revelio.
Этого стоило ждать. Этого стоило ждать. Вы хоть теперь отмечаете. Меня нет. Кто меня там
It's like a
заметил?
place for it. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Confringo.
А где мой там...
Defendo. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo.
Алла Хабора. Окей.
Revelio.
Мне осталось вот это и вот то, да? Окей. О, опять прогалка.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Protego.
Ай.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
Нахер.
Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
Все. Я всех убил.
Revelio.
Вот сверху. А, это типа то, что у меня нету, да?
Depulso. Descendo.
Да, вот этого мне флипендо нет у меня. Окей. И... Ага. Флипендо. Окей. Так, я хоть правильно лечу? Неправильно. Мне надо вот туда. Вот.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happened.
А, я просто вниз падал. Понял.
Revelio.
Окей. Здравствуйте.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Норм. Какой-то
Revelio.
неожиданный квест.
Depulso.
Да, полетели уже. Так. Ага. Да, где находится?
Could it be a
Да.
Merlin trial?
У нас тут что?
Revelio.
Ага, шарик.
Descendo. Depulso.
Или как находится?
Accio.
Эй! Куда ты? Лучше яма этого. А, все, понял.
Confringo. Accio.
Не лень переключаться на лоховое, поэтому будет так. Тупо лень.
Confringo.
Так, мне надо... Ага. Вот эти карты чуть трошки переделали. Это стало более адекватной. Угу. И печально известных врагов я еще тут не убил. Угу. Царит церководца, сундук с сокровищами. Йой. Так, ну это все равно мне надо в гонку-то, наверное, ехать, участвовать. Ой, вон, шарик.
Revelio.
Так, и... вон шарик.
Revelio.
Все, это закончился шарик. Окей. Что у меня в этом секторе? Шарики все. Тут шарики нету. Тут шарики все. Тут шарики все. В Хогвартсе шарики все. Тут шарики все. А, тут шарики не все. Тут не все. И здесь не все. Ну окей. Ох ты!
Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Ой, кто?
Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Так. Блин. Нахер, короче.
Revelio.
Эй, она опять заспавнилась.
Accio. Descendo.
Эй,
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo.
я не туда хотел.
Confringo. Glacius. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo.
Я не туда хотел, ну ладно. Я
Revelio.
хотел не туда. Боевая арена. Окей, окей. Да мне самому надо лететь, выполнять этот побочку полетки. Да, и основной идти проходить.
Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Irondel's not half as tough as it sounds. I heard.
Confringo.
I'll get that goblin help
Defender.
back. If it isn't, look.
Incendio. Glacius.
Heal a shot.
Confringo.
Ну, это я люблю, тут это разрушать надо. Ну, и...
Revelio. Confringo.
А, я просто в этом.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Да, Мервина. Мервина, такое испытание мне нравится.
Revelio.
Nothing to poach in our insurance except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Это вот это, которое я не успел на время подпалить. Я помню его.
Confringo. Merlin
Изи.
himself would be proud.
Изи. А мне нравится, что когда они это запускают катсцену, у меня они даже не видно.
Revelio.
Тут. Это гнездобот лягушек. Страница. Колдовства. Чтобы залететь посмотреть. Вот. Что мне работа? Угу.
Revelio.
О, там...
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Я когда-то не так... Нет, я туда полетел, все верно.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Так, ага.
Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Accio.
Иди сюда.
Depulso. Accio.
Стой.
Revelio.
Не, все правильно.
Depulso. Depulso. Accio.
Я смогу так его затащить? Без Левиоса. Нет. Ну окей. Вингардиал. Нет, это просто... Ну, вот это.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. That's that. Settled.
Главное, что мне нравится вот эта катсцена еще. Я уже полетел. Да.
Revelio.
Ага. Я не могу здесь летать. Очень интересно. Схуяли? Видать, квестовая зона. Блядь. Какого хера тут вообще делаешь?
Revelio.
Я к такому был не готов.
Confringo. Depulso. Revelio.
Ух ты, как тут интересно добираться.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Бабочки. 3 штуки. Угу. А Люмоса у меня нету. Поэтому...
Lumos.
Люмос. Люмос. А куда мне их надо протащить? Ага, вижу.
Revelio.
Ага, вот еще один. А где еще одни бабочки? Не вижу. Еще одну группу бабочек я не вижу. Шлепись, шлепись. Так, раз, два.
Lumos.
Они прям вот так, да? Ну, ладно.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Да-да-да. Что за просчет
Revelio.
сетки типа магии? Игра. Как
Lumos.
красиво. Ну красиво делать просчет прям в игре.
Revelio.
А, тут бесполезную зону. Это херня. Окей. Окей. Ну, я так понимаю, это квестовое сюда все. Где-то еще одно испытание Мерлина. Ух ты. Так, а ты ж не относишься. Ну, в лесу окей. Вот. Окей. А что это за баг с картой? Мне чисто
Revelio.
интересно. Если тут посмотреть.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Не знаю, но... Так, летим, короче, к этому.
Revelio.
Угу. Беспилотная зона. Блять, не, ну это тупо беспилотная зона над городом. Хотя, я понимаю, это сделано для чего, чтобы типа какие-нибудь дебилы не начали летать там и не ломаться все в городе. Но все равно. Это некрасиво. О.
Revelio.
Что-то не отображается. Шоколадная лягушка. Окей. О, шарики повзрывать. Шарики повзрывать. А я проходил же это испытание. Ну ладно. Как бы я пройду еще раз.
Confringo.
Мне сложно повзрывать.
Revelio.
Ну да, я проходил это испытание.
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
А тут мне надо...
Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
И я полетел дальше. Это глич какой-то выглядит. Мне кажется, или ну тут типа испытания Мерлина просто сбросили с кое-какие. Ладно. Тут какие-то квесты. Внешний вид. Магический рецепт какой-то. Ладно. Летим на квест. Подожди. А квест. Это основной же, ну ладно.
Revelio. Revelio.
Угу. А тут, я так понимаю... Ага, кстати,
Ревелио.
подпаливать. Раз, два, где третий? Вижу.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
Стою.
Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Тут такие привыкнул. Опять каменение не пусть. Ну ладно. О, так у меня есть все эти. Я могу выполнить этот квест. Ну только просто надо бонуса за это. Загреб. Эй! Ладно. Ваше путешествие закончилось. Лягушки меня убили. Не зато КВС, по-моему, не считался. А? А, нет. Надо выжить. Так.
Revelio.
Почему-то тут их не стало быть. Мне надо поплотнее. Волки, 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 волки. Нет, волки я не хочу.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Да, да. Да, да. Мерлин.
Revelio.
Кто угадал? О,
These rocks have seen better days.
да.
Confringo.
А, я все равно не взял, да? Окей. Ну. Ну, да я
Revelio.
Ну, вон шарик один.
Confringo. Descendo. Accio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
И чё? Подожди, не понял.
Descendo.
А как только это...
Confringo.
М,
Revelio.
Ну и чё изменилось? Ну, стенки пропали.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
Я должен с этим взаимодействовать? Что?
Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Descendo. Debolso. Revelio.
Не понял. Ну вот типа оно говорит, что я могу
Confringo.
стиль использовать. Это говорит, подпали меня. Я типа подпалил тебя. Ну а в чем? Ладно. Странно.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio.
Угу. Так. Кружка. Салфетка, не бесит.
Revelio.
Я чё-то тогда не понял.
Confringo.
Нет.
Revelio.
Показываю головка там. Вот.
Confringo.
Может,
Accio.
теперь она будет работать?
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Ну. И?
Confringo. Revelio.
What the f... И что я тут должен сделать?
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Ну и что дальше? Ну,
Revelio.
типа... Сверху ничего нет, снизу ничего нет. Это как-то я что-то не понял.
Revelio.
Что-то я не понял, а... Окей. А просто...
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Не понял.
Revelio.
Ну ладно. Будем считать, что так и задумалась. О, тут какие-то боссы есть. Так. ПП.
Confringo.
Угу, все, нашел. Окей. Да ты прикалываешься, игра. Игра.
Defender. Confringo.
Да брось ты это.
Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Glace.
А можно не так это.
Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio.
Какую-то боль и гемор.
Revelio.
На какой хер мне переноска?
Confringo.
Видимо для... А, все, понял. Видимо, понял.
Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Я могу под собой Вингардио Лавиоса сделать.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Не, ну в принципе, наверное, скалой я могу запрыгнуть. Так,
Revelio.
тут же больше ничего нет, да? Ни бабочек, ничего.
Depulso.
Нет.
Revelio.
Выглядит так, что я должен сбить или поднять.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ну. Игра. Я ще запрыгнул уже. Игра. Окей.
What do you have in store for
Revelio.
Это если не так. Вот. Окей. Видимо, еще не полностью. Я не совсем понимаю
Revelio.
прикол этих записок. На кой хер они, типа, тут мини-истории? Типа, надо было чем-то заполнить мир, какую-то записочку положить. Но они не очень-то и познавательные, просто, ну, здесь есть.
That's that. Settled.
А, это вот туда выход. И какой смысл? Что, типа, игрок вход не найдете или что? Ой, тут невидимая стена. Понял.
Revelio.
Не будем дальше возвращаться над игрой. Она не готова дать мне, чтобы я туда залез. Окей.
I know.
Ah, but you trusted the wrong kind. And we see you about to echo you.
I see you.
То есть мне раз, два, три скрижали надо расхерячить.
What? Confringo.
Ой.
Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
You dare say one of my
Confringo.
own! You will fall! Thought we'd
Glacier.
forget about that goblin helm you
Incendio.
nicked.
Ты
You.
будешь переписать?
Depulso. Descendo. Accio.
Oh,
Confringo.
well,
Мне
well,
стало
well.
опять больно.
Looks like we've got it. I know
Expelliarmus.
you don't, but
Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
А, этот. Репео. Че он там? Да, репео.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Яйцо Докси. Яйцо несут Докси, волшебная тварь, которая иногда понимает за феи. Браконьеры, похоже, крали это яйцо, чтобы использовать их. Ох ты! Клево, клево, ладно. Это хотя бы было интересно и познавательно.
Confringo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Not so tricky after all.
You're the first one casting spells.
don't think you have a bit of strength in your own limbs. You should just try standing up a bit taller. Give your wand a rest, that's all. Might surprise yourself.
Revelio.
Or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
Так, а где тут ближайший... Ага, внизу, да?
Revelio.
О, шарик.
Revelio.
There's something about that tree.
Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Не.
Reparo. Descendo. Depulso.
Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Да-да-да. Сюрприз.
You can't imagine. Powder.
It must lead to something grand.
Окей. Давай.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Да. Давай, поехали.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Так.
Ho-ho!
Отправление стало похуже. Резко в игре. А разве там кольца были? Подписалось?
Made it.
Ладно. Супер сильный ветер.
Brilliant.
Ой, не туда.
Now that's more like it. I'm getting the hang of this. This is rather fun.
Окей, і що ми там по результатам?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
Да, хорошо.
To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Это на самом на 5 секунд быстрее, типа.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Такое ощущение, что они, типа, самое лучшее время, типа, минус 5 секунд, типа. Ну, ладно. Похер. А мы можем сразу и следующие. Не понял. Вернуться к Альбе... А, к этому. Да-да, понял. Ну, сорян, но я назад уже не полечу, мне впадло. Флипендо, флипендо.
Revelio.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how...
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself.
Okay.
Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Revelio.
I don't see why everyone has their wand in a knot about the dark art.
Это 30 левел. Так, мне надо вот это. Так. Сука, карту, блядь. Нахуй карту разделять было. Блядь, трипл игры, блядь, не способны, но... Кстати, я не понял, нахер я в главную роту прохожу. Кто тебе карту эту рисовал? Чего ты мне сразу в этот не послала? А, это сейчас будет симпатично, это профессорша. Да.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
Да-да-да. Да-да-да.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives.
Да, да.
I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Да, хорошее заклинание.
Accio!
Wonderfully done. Bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just
Flipendo!
mind the plants, please.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope
Yes,
that
it's
each
okay,
student
yes, yes.
eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan.
По
I
ощущениям, она на
was
пару лет
terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a seventh year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Serona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Serona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Если ей то и 30, ну типа им по 35, как мы выяснили, старушкой той типа, и они на 7 курсе, ну, хай, типа, она была на 1, ну, допустим, считаем, что они выпустились в 30, там... Ну, типа, она старше, ну, типа, нам сколько там, 18, 20, там, 23, по-моему, чи 22, ну, короче, 23, прям, грубо говоря, 22 там. И выходит, ну, ей там 27, ну, типа, можно ее брать себе. С ней можно мутить.
Revelio.
Чувак, у тебя все хорошо. Блять. Да, мокро. А у вас крыша подтекает. Да.
Our neighbor at home knows someone.
Revelio.
Так, мне надо по основному сюжету, и это мне надо аж карта мира. Поехали. Это ближайший ТПшник. Сейчас запаримся в основное, может и закроем сегодня основнуху. Коля уже здесь.
Fascinating, true.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle.
Да. А, то есть ты квест не дал, а не считается побочным, да? А, нет, вот теперь дал. Окей. Какая-то палочки. Окей. Ну, так, самый пути.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Да-да-да. А у нас, наверное...
Confringo! Revelio!
А что этот раз? Шарики разбивать? Не, подпаливать. Окей. Одну чашу вижу, где еще? Где еще две чаши? Вижу вторую. А где третья чаша? Вижу.
Confringo!
Ну.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Не, не то.
Revelio.
Арена, типа, имеется в виду. Клево.
This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Confringo! Why are there so many vases around here? Revelio! Confringo! I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. Confringo. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. Confringo.
А чё это
Revelio.
не подпаливается? Блин.
Confringo. Nearly finished. One more vase.
Как ты посчитал? Окей, ваза.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Боевая арена. Эй.
Confringo. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo.
Ай.
Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
Больно. Ай.
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Protego. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
Блять.
Incendio. Defender. Protego. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Flipendo.
Волна завершена.
Confringo. Defender.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Defender. Confringo.
Эй!
Protego! Confringo! Depulso!
You're the one who released Oaks.
Accio!
As the student
Accio.
of the town. All defense and no offense.
Эй!
Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
Эй! Высокогорье. Не хочу я сейчас продолжить это. Ну, хоть и... Окей, поехали на основной пост. Эй.
Revelio!
And in truth, it was pitiful. Ha! Oh.
Вау. Красиво, красиво.
Revelio!
Сейчас шарики.
This might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean
Hey.
it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Where did I
Revelio!
find traps? Was it lower Hogsfield or upper?
Окей.
You made it.
Да.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Пошли.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With
Revelio.
Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Так это было 4 года назад. 400 лет назад. А. 400 лет назад было.
Revelio.
Окей.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Что-то мне говорить, что внутри ее не будет. Девчонка. Манекен для тренировки. Чтобы покрываться, ну, понятно.
Revelio.
Так, стучить что-то стал. А потом никого нету. Да, они есть.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivel figs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Не понял. Она рожает? Что? У нее запор, у нее месячный? Чего, блядь?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Поговорите с Анной и Себастьяном. Так, сначала будем говорить с его сестрой.
Revelio.
Sorry about earlier.
Так.
Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Так, а где дядя делся? А дяди просто нет, все, я понял. Себастьян, не трогай мой набор из зелья времени, а не твой, Анна. Окей. Окей.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Чего, блядь?
I wish you well.
Revelio.
Да похуй, короче. Я не понял, типа, чего... Слышь, ты собирался один побыть. Чё ты... Окей. То есть, надо поговорить с дядей, да?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. It's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Sebastian, ты же...
Why will she not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Ну, пошли.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Пошли, покажешь мне темную магию, древнюю магию, а не темную, как вы считаете.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Это будет один из испытаний древней магии. И мы...
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Кто они, типа гоблины надослали?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Defender!
Иди нахер. Так.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
Descendo! Flipendo!
Эй, больно. Я сказал больно, отвали.
Confringo! Defendo!
Я
Descendo!
говорю, больно, не лезь.
Confringo! Flipendo! There you are!
You don't know!
Confringo! Flipendo! Defendo!
Confringo!
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Confringo!
Descendo!
Confringo! Descendo!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Defendo!
Levioso!
When are you going to give up? Go!
Defendo!
Protego! Expelliarmus!
Are you quite finished?
Confringo! Accio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender. Accio. Flipendo. Descendo.
You've made your last mistake.
А ты кто?
This is where you
Flipendo.
You will regret. I won't bet. Someone's here. No! Impressed? One less human to worry.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
No! Don't shoot her again, I beg
Я ничего не вижу. Все брезали.
You're good, but I'm better.
Confringo. Accio.
You can't stop us. I want to. Put me down at once.
Что-то я не понял ни хера. Когда я должен, типа, это все блокировать.
Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Да.
Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Descendo.
Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Descendo.
Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Это было больно.
Descendo. Depulso.
Levioso.
Arresto momentum. Glacius. Incendio.
Эй.
Depulso. Defendo.
Все. Хиляемся. Тупой метод, но все же.
What's that?
Descendo.
That was unimpressive.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
You're so very weak.
Confringo. Descendo.
That was pitiful.
Protego.
What an unfortunate
Confringo.
disappointment.
Expelliarmus.
You've made your last mistake.
Да, хорошо. Mistake.
You're really not very good at it. How nice of you to such arrogance. As if you could best the
Confringo.
likes of me. Just keeping you up. Such arrogance.
Так, иди нахер. Я, пожалуй, отойду.
Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Ау! Что меня убило? Хер его знает. Просто убило что-то. Ой, это сюда мне надо.
Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Hello?
Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Confringo.
An utterly pitiful display.
Incendio. There you are.
Откуда у меня прилетает это все?
Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Glacius.
I'm afraid of heights!
Depulso. Descendo.
Rather unwise coming back.
Accio.
No!
Confringo.
Так.
Revelio. Descendo.
Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Depulso. Defendo.
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus.
You've made your last mistake. I don't think you know who you're
Да
dealing
иди
with.
ты нахер, ты меня уже
One
забрал.
less human to worry about. This is almost too easy. You think this is funny?
Да ты не того
I won't.
бьешь. Ну ладно.
Confringo.
Ты знаешь лучше, кого мне бить. Явно.
This shouldn't take. Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Accio.
You almost spoke in the inevitable.
Expelliarmus.
No! Shut.
Confringo. Accio.
Да ты... Я зажимаю клавишу.
How childish.
Да ты... Все, у меня клава не работает. Я не знаю почему, но у меня игра сказала, что контр работать не будет. Все. Ты не будешь уворачиваться. Нет, тебе не надо уворачиваться. Игра знает лучше.
Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Confringo. Accio.
No! Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Да, все, только перекаты. Такие нахер перекаты в этой игре.
You won't stop me.
Confringo.
Easily diverted.
Confringo.
I've been fighting since before.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Defendo.
А, короче, без.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained.
Revelio.
Я больше не ожидал, что другие не пришли на помощь. Типа там дядя, все прочие, типа. Что, мы настолько тихо все это разносили? Ну ладно.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelt smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Так а чё вы просто
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was...
Confringo!
Hogwarts Professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Incendio!
That's all I ever heard.
Revelio!
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Ну да.
Revelio!
Колодец. Ну, нам сюда, короче, я понял.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio!
А, это они с этого кольца, этого сделали. Я понял. Отсылочки. Oh!
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Да-да-да. Это третий портрет, который нам нужен.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach.
Это вот...
She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Revelio!
Look at this.
Depulso!
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find
Revelio!
out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Вторая неделя каждый день новые учитель старается делать для них все возможное. Вскоре почти те, кто отправился от чумы, иногда не отправляются от боли утраты. Лихорадка пройдена, кожа уже живет, но печаль остается в сердце. Есть мужчина, который так, и мой отец потерял ребенка. Это не само хотели хоть немного облегчить ее страдания. Начинаю думать, что остальные не правы. Я способна помочь этим несчастным, на мой взгляд, остается их.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Я приехал сюда без знания. Теперь меня желание помочь, сомнения терзает душу. Такое чувство, словно моя магия жаждет исцелять, а я не позволяю ей. Неужто надежда нет? Неужто огорчение совести будет терзать меня всю оставшуюся жизнь? Как смотреть этим людям в глаза, и потом знать, что я могу бы облегчить их страдания. Сегодня снова видел мужчину, напоминающего мне отца. Он покинул лагерь. Разве плохо было бы помочь ему? По-моему, это позволило бы не только применить мое особое умение для блага дела, но и узнать много нового.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Нам туда надо.
Confringo. Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. Revelio.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Гобелен наполовину пуст.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Revelio.
Его нельзя просто с картинка, да?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Окей.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Окей. Но было неприятно сражаться с теми ребятами. Все-таки. Мне надо выйти.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Угу. И никого до слова. У меня два основных. Вингарди Левиоса, статистика. Ага. Окей. Так как я не хочу посещать уроки астрологии, да ёб твой налево, ты откроешь мне то, что я хочу. Мы-то пошлемся туда. Ждать. По-моему, получается, мы дракона будем освобождать. Да?
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Да?
Confringo!
Это здание, тут же тупо полет запретили.
Revelio.
С фразы: ну, мы запрещаем вам полет, поэтому не летайте. Я такая, ну ладно. Чтобы это все там какие-то яйца.
Confringo. Revelio.
Иначе не слышно?
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Так, а куда мы? Ага.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Так, я не понял. Мне надо вверх.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego.
Блин, другой надо левесу.
Accio. Wingardium Accio. Wingardium
Ты
Leviosa.
нахер.
Levioso.
Да. У нас есть еще одна ловеса, которая не шевелится, а просто поднимает предмет.
Revelio.
Я забываю про эту.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Depulso. Revelio.
Вообще никого нет, да? Окей.
Accio.
Я нашел проход. Вы говорите, что мне надо отодвинуть.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Revelio.
Какой тупняк.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Depulso. Revelio.
Аллахамора. И... В смысле я дверь не могу открыть? Так я ж открыл ей.
Levioso. Depulso. Revelio. Descendo. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Блять, это тупняк.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
Aloha, Mora.
Леха Мора. Какой там Леха Мора?
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside.
С голосом.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
О, Грифон.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to the roof now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
В смысле это ваша... Что значит go?
Blast it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof.
Окей.
Somewhere.
А можно я все-таки метлу достану и взлечу на крышу?
Depulso. Revelio.
I wouldn't say it's a good sign, not at all.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Я тоже надеюсь, что это безопасно и...
Depulso.
Чё, если б я не скинул эту херню? А, то подъем есть, ладно.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. To Bolso. Levioso.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Confringo.
Никто ничего не слышал.
Revelio.
Все тут глухие в игре. Подумаю, что...
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
А мне тоже надо...
Aloha Mora.
Блядь. Я думал, ту же херню отключили в игре. Где она тут?
Revelio.
У них Яна тут живет.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Окей. А сюда мы что дойдем?
Revelio.
Какой хер? Окей. Комод. Согласен. Ты кто?
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Confringo.
No!
Я победил! Честно, я победил!
Is that all this is? Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Я честным образом победил. Ничего не знаю. Я использовал, блядь, просто взрыв.
Revelio.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Доставка. 5 боты. Английский флот жаб. Работаю с ним только в... мне надо этот сумочку взять, да?
Revelio.
Окей.
Confringo. Revelio.
Меня закрыли в камере.
Confringo.
Окей. Астрид, последи за мной, за моим тайником, если вдруг исчезну, забирай все себе. Это у нас сложно добыча, так что я унес столько, сколько смог, испытал здесь. 25 лет мы с ним, а он обращается с нами не лучше, чем, ну, короче.
Revelio.
У них завелась крыса. И это не Питер Педигри. Это просто крыса.
Highwing. It's all right.
Ой,
There we
двое.
go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hello, Хамора.
Hurry.
А чё он изначально не слетел? Абракадабра! Да что, что убили?
Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Ой.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Ну, короче, что-то не анимация полета, так, это.
This is amazing!
Да не, это какой-то трэш.
It's incredible, isn't it?
В смысле он парит, блядь, в одном и том же положении? Ну, типа, я даже не поднимаюсь вверх. А и выше не могу подняться. Какого хера? Ладно. Спишем, что катсцена, не можем ничего сделать.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
А как же там приветствие гиппогрифа? Они гордые.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Faster, Highwing!
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Выглядит словно... Блядь. Это ужасно. А анимации нет, да? Это фантастически тупо выглядит.
Slow down now. There we go. Revelio.
Окей, я выручай комнату.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Да-да-да. Сейчас. Я залутаю, це що тут заросло.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
No, Dick, я тебя слушаю.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He...
Чё, блядь?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
Okay.
Revelio.
Ух. Клёвая локация, клёвая. Тут аж. Ага. Могиле. То есть я могу тут повыпускать этих существ. Да, мне надо Чё просто нельзя было этот расширить, да и все. Чем надо было еще один создавать? Хотя... Так, я хочу...
Everything's all right now.
Okay.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all...
Okay. Так, мне надо в астральную комнату тут.
Protego!
А, это даже здесь? Окей. Ну, привет.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies?
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Чё, блядь, это...
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. What a good that did.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Это последняя херня, которая у нас типа
Thank you,
не
Professor.
было.
I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
То есть вот сейчас фактически у меня закончилось обучение, и все возможные плюшки, которые я мог использовать, я теперь использую. Окей.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
Да я и так знаю, где он находится в Хогвартсе. Он прям на там стоит около причала. Куда вы пошли? Он на пляже стоял. Ну как?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't
Revelio.
quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Коты? Какие коты? Что ты хочешь? На, я тебя поглажу.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead? It's not that...
If you're sure. Revelio. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Да я знаю, где он находится.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being... They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Okay.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
Confringo. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy
Revelio.
as I expected.
Ванна, которая одержима почистить студентов. Клево, помыть.
Confringo. Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about? Look!
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
You should do the honors. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Ну, я типа понял,
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Спасибо.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
I see you soon. See ya.
Confringo!
Never do get tired of...
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Как там с него слазить? О, ни хрена себе. Феникс. Окей. Угу. Так, и куда мне надо тпшнуться? Я не понимаю, куда мне тпшиться там. Короче, просто мне надо в комнату пойти, да и все.
Revelio. Revelio.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would! I cannot do this for all eternity!
Revelio.
handy resource indeed, your field guide.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Да.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
То есть это все задание? Просто поговорить с ними? Окей. Так, и... Поговорите с Себастьяном. Встретите, ну... Себастьян... Окей.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous.
Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Okay.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Mm-hmm. Угу. Так мне проще сейчас выйти и взлететь на этом, на хорьке.
Away, Highwing! Away!
Oh, hey, oh, hey! Жух, ныряем.
Looking for Mr.
Carlo, looking for me? I can tell you.
Да-да. Ну, спускайся ты с этого коршуна. No.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Реплики
What am I going to
со
do?
звуком нет.
Please
Revelio.
don't worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie.
Where are you,
А,
Archie?
мы прям сразу идем искать.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing this. We are providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Как мне Ревел...
Reparo. Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Ah.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like
Okay,
Harlow
я
would
за тобой
not
бежу
think
просто
twice
всё.
about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Хорошо. Сейчас ищем.
Wolves! Prepare for a
Confringo!
fight.
Expelliarmus!
Arresto momentum!
Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Не факт.
We should look around.
Revelio.
О, и Арчи висит, да?
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Да прямо бежим, я понял.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it.
Revelio.
At least not in any way I can imagine.
Сколько грибов. Как бы это ни звучало.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Значит, я даже скажу, куда мы побежали. Вот смотри, проверили.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him.
Revelio.
This is not good. They went this way.
Я думал, туда побежал. Побежали. Сестрал.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find out.
У меня в сестрал улетел. За тебя. Ты слишком много трепалась.
Revelio.
Protego!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Accio.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Rependo. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
You're going to regret that. That's the best. Expulso!
Accio. Protego.
Pathetic display.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo. Accio.
Some sort. Incendio!
Descendo.
Incendio! Expulso! Protego! Perhaps you ought to give up. Descendo!
Arresto Momentum.
Все?
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Окей.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Войти в шатер,
Expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Debolso. Descendo. Defendo. Glacius.
I won't go down as easy.
Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
No, for one!
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Descendo.
Descendo!
Stupefy.
Arresto Momentum.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I'm embarrassed for
Accio. Protego.
Knew you were.
You were no match for me.
Меня затыкали.
Revelio.
Expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Accio. Confringo.
That's the beginning. You've made...
Huh? Huh?
You will pay Had enough?
Huh?
How delightful.
Accio.
You're no match for me.
Понял.
Confringo.
Окей. Только один проход, один выход.
Revelio.
А, я уже один. Нормально. Походу ее убили.
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Нет, не убили.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Just warming up.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo.
That's just the beginning. My one.
You little coward!
Where did you go, coward?
Да, да.
Confringo.
You're going to regret
Descendo.
that.
Revelio. And no one to share in my victory.
Да, 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 да. Не пищи только. Да.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Revelio.
Нам надо открыть, но мы уже всех убили. О, ты пришла. Ты решила прийти помочь мне. Как я тронут твоей заботой. То есть в любом случае мне приходилось
Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Так мы всех перебили уже, какая разница? Ну ладно.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother?
Revelio.
Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger.
Confringo.
I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Raid, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Careful now. You could
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Круто. Вау. Окей. Мгм. И подо мной конечно, ТПшки расставлены, не понимаешь, надо хоть бы градацию мне делать. Давайте выучим крутцию перед боссом.
You're here. Brilliant.
Привет.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Пошли.
He's this way.
Revelio.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Oh.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
Confringo! These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to
Something's
hear.
happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
То есть вот так вход в скрипторий, просто 3 фонарика загоряется.
Dark, ominous corridors.
Revelio.
My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Reparo.
Looks like a locked door.
Revelio.
We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Я должна открыть им глаза. Наш род не обязан заниматься темным искусством. Уверен, с Лизероном, Салазаром не все так однозначно. И как только я попаду в скрипторий, мне удастся доказать это. Я написал брату. Теперь он знает, как найти вход, но добраться до скриптория нелегко. Ему ведет настоящий лабиринт. Множество запитаний. Здесь проследуй за мной, и мы сможем вместе и прикольно. Да-да-да.
Revelio.
Окей.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Confringo!
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this
Revelio.
Solved.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Confringo!
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Revelio.
Еще раз.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
А.
Reparo.
Так я даже не знаю, какие там символы.
Lumos.
На каких воротах? Ага. Все, змея и кружочек. Спасибо. Спасибо за подсказку. Все?
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Perhaps not all dials are the same. There may be a different set of symbols for each.
Может, я тупой? Змея и солнце.
Another gate.
Ah.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
You got to it first. Nice work.
Я понял. Тут мне Z и бычок надо.
That sounded promising.
Revelio. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Осталось немало. Потрудился спрятал скриптория в Хогвартс. Боюсь заблудиться в этом темном коридоре. Признательно. Но с этими стенами, похоже, не рады даже его потомкам. Хорошо, есть жаровня, который дает хоть немного света. Но нельзя поддавать духом. Шаг за шагом, коридор такой.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Lumos. Poor Aunt Noctua.
Confringo!
Правила испытаний мне хватило. По лицу будто настоящими бросилась на меня. Назад дороги нет, нужно продолжать путь. Дальше жить по старым традициям. В скриптории, наверное, есть что-то, что можно мне доказать.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Не знаю, какой там скрипт.
Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Да. Я не посмотрел, какой там этот шифр.
Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Revelio. Each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Подожди, если это... это от той же равно, все. Наверное, мои усилия вскоре будут узнать, я иду с капитаном, откроется тайна наших предков. Окей.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Окей. Рыбка и... непонятно что.
Lumos.
Ой.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
It seems the dial moves faster than before. Perhaps check you're matching the correct symbols.
Это?
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Lumos.
It seems the dial moves faster than before. Perhaps check you're matching the correct symbols. Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Где тут выход с этого скриптория?
Lumos.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar
Right,
Slytherin is
Phil.
not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
Это конец, я ловко слышал чей-то крик и видел лицо впущенное от боли. Чтобы идти дальше, нужно поменять непростое заклинание, но даже будь у желания его наложить, мне просто не на кого. Лично подумал, вероятно, жестокость последствий у самого брата. Познав сюда, если отправиться на мои поиски, знаешь, кого ждет гибель, все же меня, несмотря на наши не желаю ему зла. Жаль, что мы остались на такой ноте.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Да блин, на дверь
Ominous,
крутанулась.
I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Какая магия, ешь.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Okay.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ну давай, рипнемся.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Клево.
Are you alright?
That
Да.
pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're
Revelio.
here.
Секретная комната под Хогвартсом, где Салазар Слизерин, похоже, проводил много времени и строил срочные планы по отношению состава и размышлял о разных. А интересно, как он тогда попадал сюда?
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Окей.
Revelio.
Так. Боюсь, мы не придем согласия. Никто из них не желает слушать голоса разума. Я уповал на то, что Годрик мыслит так же, как и я. Что он понимает, почему мы должны брать на обучение исключительно одаренных личностей. Он находится под влиянием нелепого убеждения, что магнорожденный столько же способны к магии, как и чистокровный волшебник. Он прошел в ярость, когда выразил свое недовольство на эту тему, прежде чем он успел ее озвучить. Это утомляет. Я больше не могу увидеть, как по коридорам разгуливают юные бездари, выдающие себя за ведьму и волшебников. Тяжелым сенсом покидая это место, я погружу существо в глубину сон, и он будет ждать, пока он не пробудит тот, кто разделяет мои взгляды. Потомок, желающий исправить то, что он так необдуманно натворил, избавить который знал тех, кто недостойно находится в стенах Хогвартса и способен решить. Окей. Здравствуй, Том Реддл.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Так мы уже все
It's
смотрели.
breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Хорошо, мы так больше не будем делать. Может, нашли выход?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Это все? Окей. И куда это мне надо слетать? Окей.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Да ты... Ну все, дай я тебе слезу.
Confringo! Accio! Descendo!
Все, там больше никого нет, никто не покупает, все.
Confringo!
Нападает.
Confringo! Descendo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Accio! Confringo!
Просто спуститься, задолбало.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Confringo! Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Лев. Клево.
Revelio. This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Ugh. Revelio.
Это тут шахту, которую я видел. Окей. Надо, значит, квеста было.
Confringo. Revelio.
То бишь, мы собрали на три фигуры. Знаешь, что это значит? Это значит, что мои покупатели смогут купить уменьшение зелья Симос. Это глупые ошибки. Лучше сюда и не забудь наказать себе потом, когда я вернусь. Вместо твоей идиотской улыбки я рассчитываю видеть. А если в следующий раз...
Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Confringo.
Угу, тут он жил. Тут он спал.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Сейчас будет опять на меня.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Depulse.
Hey.
Ah. Defendo. Glacius. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Испытание у меня 40%.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Ух, как это. Типа даже это не.
Revelio.
Жуть.
Confringo. Accio. Crucio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Glacius. Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Glacius. Depulso.
Так тоже.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Матушки рыбные.
Confringo.
Ай. Я к такому был не
Descendo.
готов.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Да вы задолбаете.
Confringo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Protego.
А где я появлюся? Это я где? По-моему, игра вся, да? Окей, попробуем перезапустить. Эй, Хогвартс. А, все, то есть она уже не хочет. А, нет, запустилась. Понял. Принял. Сохранка умерла. Понимаю. Ну, на этом можно и останавливать. Замечательная игра.